When people think of serial killers, they usually imagine men, someone calculated, detached, and clearly dangerous. But Eileen Wuornos challenges that image completely. She was a woman responsible for multiple killings across separate incidents, and her case does not fit neatly into what we expect from female serial killers. Female serial killers are typically described as more indirect and less physically violent than male offenders. They often kill for financial gain, control, or personal benefit, and many target people they know, such as family members or partners. This pattern is often referred to as the Black Widow type, where the motivation is usually profit or long-term personal advantage rather than immediate violence. Because of this, their actions are often more controlled, less confrontational, and take place in familiar environments. So overall, the pattern includes familiar victims, controlled settings, and less direct methods like poisoning. Wuornos both fits and completes this category. Unlike the traditional Black Widow pattern, where victims are usually known to the offender, Wuornos targeted strangers in high-risk public environments. This shift from controlled familiar settings to unpredictable encounters is what makes her case stand out within female serial killer typologies. She does meet the definition of a serial killer, with at least 7 victims across separate incidents. Her victim selection is consistent. Men she encountered while working along highways, which reflects opportunity-based targeting rather than personal relationships. Her method of killing was also direct and violent. She used a firearm, which goes against the expectation that female serial killers rely on less confrontational methods. Her motivation is where the case becomes more complex. Wuornos claimed that several of the killings were acts of self-defense, describing situations where she felt threatened or attacked. At the same time, some evidence suggests elements of robbery or survival-based behavior, showing that her actions were not driven by a single clear motive. Instead, her behavior reflects a mix of survival, opportunity, and situational violence shaped by her environment. What makes this case important is not just what she did, but what it shows about how we understand serial killers. Typologies help us identify patterns, but real cases do not always fit perfectly into these categories. Wuornos challenged the idea that female serial killers are always indirect, controlled, or financially motivated. Instead, her case shows how context, environment, and lived experience can shape behavior in ways that do not follow expected patterns. And this is what makes her case both difficult to classify and important to study.